Thunder Radio, where we groove as the spirit moves. Yeah. Drawing the honey, the rock, with the righteous Reverend Doctor on Booming Thunder Radio. Shalom, mighty friends. Ye, welcome to the fourth watch in the revelation of a Hanukkite warrior. Ye, and how they stand within the magic bus, their head and their hair waving as the emerald ocean, ye, outside. Ye, the columns of fire, ye, seen before dawn's early light. Yea, our treasured brother, his word, ye, for Israel and Yehuda, ye, you better listen this time. This is the magic bus that takes the grateful dead out and through the golden gate. The treasured day, ye, the fullness of the oaks at the base of Hippie Hill. Ye, they all are seen with their sprouting buds. Ye, the red and the white had already been seen. Yea, the red bud to the north, yea, and the bountiful beauty of the purity of the south. As it's only by the purity in the South Valley, yea, that the rising sun will never set. In the mystery of inequity, yea, and the forces of evil that they draw from, let these words from our brother Micah, yea, from our Father, the third time he wants this message and this bell rung. Yea, like a van meter, yea, down in the annals of time, yea, hands with blazing fire, welding, brazing, yea, the crack in the Liberty Bell, yea, like a crack, yea, in the split rock, yea, that deeds unseen in the way the bell is hung, hidden inside. Yeah, like the stow and the hanging of the clanging symbols, ye, from all the religious systems upon the earth. Ye, may the spiritual tribes in the remnant Yea, and the kings of the earth all receive their just rewards from the righteous men. Yea, the lovers of truth, Hanukkite warriors of Silicon Valley, men, yea, and treasured pearls of these men, yea, like no other magnificence found in the deep of the emerald ocean. So hear, O people, all of you, you spotless ones and you billy goats, this message is for all the earth and all it contains. And let YeHoShUa, yea, the beginning of the journey of the everlasting truth in your heart, yea, YeHoShUa, the Mashiach, God, yea, be a witness against you, billy goat. YeHoShUa, yea, from his holy temple, which we, each of us, are, not hewn stones and gold from the earth, but hearts of gold, veins flowing, yea, the succulent nature of Yehovah's fullness, found in the revelation of the Mashiach, which is his Son, and our love for his Son in our hearts. And as we grow with his Son and become a father as our Father was in our Son, and we, the Son, becoming as a father in our Son's heart, that this old wicked world, this way we all inherited could be seceded this day, and we can move in ways of everlasting glory. In that everlasting moment, that twinkling moment, never written, only spoken, yea, Father to Son, Father to Son, Father to Son, the mystery of heaven moving, yea, in mystery Babylon, where they could never receive the revelation of the glory, yea, the glory knowledge would be, yea, as a venomous poison into their evil hearts, that the blindness of their eyes would be made full and manifest forever in their unrepented hearts. For behold, mighty Yehovah himself is coming forth from his place. He will come down and tread on all the high places of the earth. Do you hear? And those that fear not, mighty Yehovah, yea, their high places will be kicked over, yea, as a Cajun queen walks in a swamp, kicking down crawfish towers, yea, like mighty Yehovah's breath upon the earth. Yea, the mountains will melt under him, and the valleys, they will be split. Yea, the south valley, like wax before the fire. Yea, their wicks will burn in wickedness. Like water poured down a steep place, they will rush out. All this is for the rebellion of Jacob and for the sins of the house of Israel. Well, what is this rebellion of Jacob? It is the mystery of Babylon. Yeah, you either were born into it, yeah, or were deceived into it, or all were born into it. Some knowingly, some unknowingly. But is this rebellion of Jacob, is it not Samaria? What is the high place of Yehuda? Is it not Jerusalem? Yea. For mighty YeHoShUa's spirit of truth will make Samaria a heap of ruins in the open country. Do you hear? That you would marvel in this day, planting places for a vineyard. YeHoShUa's spirit of truth will pour, yea, her stones down into the valley, do you hear? And will lay bare her foundations. All of her idols will be smashed, and all of her earrings, her golden earrings, will be burned with fire, and all her images, the spirit of truth will make desolate. For she collected them from a harlot's earnings. Yea, the lace she wickedly and lustfully sold. Yea, looking for the Whataburger at lunchtime. Yeah, well, let's just play like we're gonna get filled up. And to the earnings of a harlot, they will return. I hope you like it, 'cause that's all you ever gonna get. Yeah. And when you stop wanting it, that's when the line will be 100 miles long, waiting their turn in the pit of hell upon the earth. Because the spirit of truth must lament and wail. Yea, he must go barefoot and naked for you, and must make a lament like the jackals, and a mourning like the ostriches. For her wound, yea, her gaping gash is incurable, for it has come upon Yehuda. It has reached the gate of the righteous people, even to New Jerusalem. Tell it not in Gath, weep not at all. At Beth La'apathra, roll yourself in the dust. Go on your way, inhabitant of Shaphir, in shameful nakedness. The inhabitant of Naanan does not escape. Do you hear? The lamentation of Bethazel, he will take from you its support. The rest, yea, in the power of the Spirit of truth, let the word be upon the whole earth. Yea, those that forsake the one true God. YeHoShUa. And the revelation of the unknowable God by his Son, the first begotten, YeHoShUa. Even the Orthodox Kaduri, spoke with the Spirit of truth, and revealed it in a manner that you might believe. For the inhabitant of Maroth becomes weak, waiting for good. Fear not, and be at peace beyond all understanding all the days of your life. Walk in faith beyond understanding in the world beyond, in heavens upon this earth. Because of a calamity has come, it has come down from mighty Yehovah upon you. You feel it, your fear and trembling. Never fear and trembling him. Your calamity has now come down. To the gate of Jerusalem. Harness the chariot to the team of horses, O inhabitant of Lachish. She was the beginning of sin to the daughter of Zion, because in you were found the rebellious acts of the spiritual tribes of Israel. Therefore, you, Billy Goat, will give parting gifts on behalf of Moresheth-Goth. The houses of Agzib will become a deception to the kings of Israel. Moreover, the Spirit of truth will bring on you the one who takes possession, O inhabitant of Mareshah. The glory of the spiritual tribes of Israel would enter Adullam. So make yourself bald and cut your hair off, because of the children of your delight. Extend your baldness like the eagle, that you may take flight like the golden one before us. Father to son, daughter to son, to the mystery of heaven and the treasured moment of forgiveness, as the mighty train goes whistling by. Hallelujah. May all the earth rejoice, and those that love Torah, let them receive the blessing, of that old train whistle as she blows by. Woe to those who scheme iniquity, who work out evil on their beds. When morning comes, they do it, for it is in the power of their hands. They covet fields and then seize. What field will the oppressor covet? And houses, and which houses will they take away from them? they rob a man and his house, a man and his inheritance, for 40 years, and then their sons come forth. Therefore, thus says mighty YeHoShUa, behold, I am planning against this family a calamity from which you cannot remove your necks. All who are not succeeding this day. And you will not walk haughtily, for it will be an evil time upon your neck, a noose and a blade, a time of fear and trembling, working out your salvation, that you may be the least in the kingdom, and serve, yea, those that bring the word of truth, yea, those that can give you the spirit of truth, where you would know fear, never knowing fear again, walking in radiant and magnificent truth, a vessel of the divine presence, the Shekinah glory, if you will. It's different, but the Shekinah is the Mashiach, the Spirit of truth. Yea, the one pierced, the one Isaiah, yea, the Spirit, yea, revealed, yea, in Isaiah's words, the Spirit of truth in his heart reveal the 7 spirits in YeHoShUa's hand. When he is inside the heavens, you and him, the wise master builder together, have built inside. Yea, Father to Son, Father to Son. This is the way, the truth, and the life, the way, the narrow way it is to be done. On that day they will take up against you a taunt and utter a bitter lamentation and say, we are completely destroyed. Yea, the iniquity you have spun upon the earth has brought the eternal Father, the unknowable one, upon you, and he commands the gods you sift, yea, the gods you serve, yea, the gods that sift for mighty YeHoShUa, to sift the whole earth for 10 days, yea, that they can bring their land and their houses and their gold and silver and bow at the feet of all the righteous men, that they can receive this peace beyond understanding, and fear but one, yea, mighty YeHoShUa, for he is the giver of the breath of life. He is the one that holds you under the water, or makes the right hand and left hand, yea, make the water stand alongside. Mighty YeHoShUa exchanges the portion of the people, yea, his people, how he removes it from each of us is a marvel, yea, a treasure, a bag of pearls in a man's hand. To the apostate, he apportions our fields. Therefore, you will have no one stretching a measuring line for you by lot in the assembly of my YeHoShUa. So do not speak out. They speak out. They do not speak out concerning these things. Reproaches will not be turned back. Let us hear their speaking these words before us, that our joy can be made full in the word and the reproach. Yea, the reproaches will not be turned back. Yea, should they not? It is being said, O house of Jacob, is the spirit of my YeHoShUa impatient? How long has he waited for these things? Are these his doings? Do not my YeHoShUa's words do good to the one walking uprightly? Recently, my YeHoShUa's people have arisen as an enemy. You strip the robe off the garment from unsuspecting passers-by, those returned from war. The women of my YeHoShUa's people you evict, each from her pleasant house. From her children you take YeHoShUa's splendor forever. Arise and go, for this is no place of rest, because of the uncleanliness that brings on destruction, and it is a painful destruction, mighty friend. If a man walking after wind, yea, seeking to catch the wind and falsehood, had told lies and said, I will speak out to you concerning wine and liquor, he would be spokesman to this kind of people. I will surely assemble all of you, Jacob. I will surely gather the remnant of the spiritual tribes of Israel. I will put, yea, my YeHoShUa, the spirit of truth, YeHoShUa HaMashiach, will put together, yea, will put them all together like sheep in his fold, coming in and out of the gate, like a flock in the midst of its pasture. Yea, do they follow him, for they know his voice. They will be noisy with men, but they will follow their master, yea, their shepherd, yea, into the sheepfold, that they may sleep without fear in the night. The breaker goes up before them. They break out, pass through the gate, and go out by it. So the king goes on before them, and my YeHoShUa at their head. And the Spirit of truth testifies, hear now, heads of Jacob, and rulers of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know justice? You who hate good and love evil, who tear off their skin from them, and their flesh from their bones, who eat the flesh of YeHoShUa's people. Strip off their skin from them, break their bones, and chop up as for the pot, and as meat in a kettle. Yea, high thin blue, Appaloosa, yea, even a muddy old catfish dog. Yea, even little puppies on the backs of seals, y'all. And they will cry out to mighty YeHoShUa, do you hear? But he will not answer them. Instead, he will hide his face from them at that time, because they have practiced evil deeds. Thus says mighty YeHoShUa concerning the prophets who lead the spiritual tribes of Israel, yea, the people of mighty YeHoShUa astray. When they have to bite with their teeth, yea, anything, when they have their wanting, they cry peace. But against him who puts nothing in their mouths, they declare holy war. Isaiah 3:12. So when they have something to eat, they cry peace. But against him who puts nothing in their mouths, they declare holy war. Therefore it will be night for you. Therefore it be night for you without vision. Do you hear? Thus says mighty YeHoShUa concerning the prophets who lead the people astray. Yea, these are the prophets, when they have something to eat, they cry peace. But those that put nothing into their mouths, they declare holy war. For these prophets that declare a holy war and lead the people astray, do you understand? To build the tabernacle, yea, to build the temple, yea, the people must give wantingly. And this is the only way that it can be received. If they declare holy war, it will be night for those, and they will have no vision. Yeah, those prophets, whatever they had, they shall lose it, and darkness for them, yea, and without any type of divination, yea, in their wicked ways. The sun will go down on these prophets, and the day will become dark over them. Yea, their seers will be ashamed, and the diviners will be embarrassed upon all the earth. Yea, even from the east unto the west. Yea, in the land down south, says Jonathan Livingston. Mr. Livingston, I presume. Yeah, Seagull. Their seers will be ashamed. Yea, their diviners and prophets, they will be embarrassed before their whole congregations. Indeed, they will all cover, yea, their mouths for the things that they have said, because there is no answer from God in them anymore. In the other hand, the Spirit of truth is filled with power, with the Spirit of YeHoShUa, and with justice and courage to make known to Jacob his rebellious acts, even to the spiritual tribes of Israel their sins. Now hear this, heads of the house of Jacob and rulers of the house of Israel, the spiritual tribes in this age, who arbor justice, yea, and twist everything that is straight, who build Zion with bloodshed, and Jerusalem with violent injustice. Yea, those that let her leaders pronounce judgment for a bribe. Yea, let their fingers be chopped off. Her priests instruct for a price. Yea, let their pence and their pocket, yea, be removed as the 14th member of all time. Yea, that the burning of their bushes would never be filled. Yea, and their second coming would never be. Yea, only the burning of their bush and the wanting to succeed. Yeah, but you waited too long. You farted around. Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, when that old magic bus opened up and said, Hanukkite warriors, come inside. Yeah, and the bus driver, that old captain, yeah, you know, that old moon window, the cranks broke. So the captain, he crawled in the back. Before he opened up the side door, let all the Hanukkite warriors of Silicon Valley inside. Yeah, he reared his back. Yeah, like a great big old elephant. And reared up on that moon roof window and reared back and slid it all the way open, that all the Hanukkite warriors could come and stand inside the magic bus. Yeah, and let their hair flow as they hold on and feel the psychedelic colors, yeah, and the wax melting in their ears. Yet they will lean on mighty YeHoShUa, saying, Is not YeHoShUa in our midst? Calamity will not come upon us. Therefore, on account of you, Zion will be plowed as a field. Jerusalem will become a heap of ruins, and the mountain of the temple, high places of a forest, yea, are men not like trees? Yeah. Is your Raja jolly, or is your streamer full on your high mast? Well, what will come in the latter days to the just and true people of Mighty Yehovah, the true believers of the Mashiach? What will happen to these that are sealed with the name of Mighty Yehovah on their foreheads? Oh, it will come about in the last days, y'all, that the mountain, yea, the mountain of the house, yea, that tabernacle of your mind of Mighty Yehovah, will be established as the chief, yea, the chief cornerstone of all the mountains. Yea, that your valley would be raised, and your mountain upon high would be lowered, and that the way would be made straight, yea, and that the tines in the winnowing, yea, would burst forth the seed in the treasured season and moments of everlasting time. Yea, the mountain of the house of Mighty Yehovah will be established as the chief cornerstone of the mountains. It will be raised above the hills, yea, most assuredly Capitol Hill, even this day and time. And the peoples, yea, the peoples will stream to it around all the earth. Hallelujah. Glory, knowledge, yea, foundation. The grain offering, yea, and the oil, yea. Many nations will come and say, "Come and let us go up to the mountain of Mighty Yehovah, and to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us about his ways, and that he may walk in his paths. Yea, that we may all walk with the love of truth in our hearts, that manifest the word living and breathing as flesh in a stony heart, in a waxed, calloused, cold heart, that the blade of Elijah would come this 8th day and slice the flap of that little lamb's heart and square the compass hidden inside, but for one, the Spirit of truth, and walk with none other, fear none other but the Father of eternal life, the unknowable one revealed but by his word living in a mortal man's heart. Yeah, the fullness of the word only received upon the joyous one in the earth by the love of her King, that she may pour the oil until there is no more oil to pour upon all the earth. For from Zion we will go forth with Torah, even the word of mighty YeHoShUa from New Jerusalem in our heart. And YeHoShUa will judge between many peoples by the power of the Spirit of truth in a man's heart. He prepares and makes the way straight for the Son of Glory when he comes. YeHoShUa HaMashiach. And render decisions for mighty and distant nations. Then they will hammer their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation will not lift up sword against nation, and never again will they train for war. Each of them will sit under his vine and under his fig tree. With no one to make afraid any of them, for they fear but one, and all the unseen fear him with trembling beyond imagination. For the mouth of mighty YeHoShUa has mighty YeHoShUa of hosts, of all the spirits, seen and unseen in the heavens and the earth, upon it, and upon the water, and within all that is in the water. Yea, though all the peoples walk each in the name of his own God, as for us, we will walk in the name of mighty YeHoShUa, our Father, our God, forever and ever, and rejoicing in the joyous nature of the Mashiach, his Son, the living Word made flesh in our hearts. Yea. In that day declares mighty YeHoShUa, mighty YeHoShUa will assemble the lame and gather the outcasts, even those whom YeHoShUa has afflicted. YeHoShUa will make the lame a remnant, do you hear? And the outcasts a strong nation. And mighty YeHoShUa will reign over them in Mount Zion, and from now on and forever. Isaiah 24 and 23. As for you, tower of the flock, hill of the daughter of Zion, to you it will come. Enter the former dominion, yea, even the former dominion will come. The kingdom of the daughter of Jerusalem. Now why do you cry out loudly? Is there no king among you? Or has your counselor perished? That agony has gripped you like a woman in childbirth. Writhe and labor to give birth, daughter of Zion, like a woman in childbirth. For now you will go out of the city, dwell in the field, and go to Mystery Babylon. There you will be rescued. There mighty YeHoShUa will redeem you from the hand of your enemies if you seek him with clean hands and a pure heart. Lips dripping with honey and not with blood. And now many nations have been assembled against us. Ye who say, let her be polluted and let her eyes gloat over Zion. But they do not know the thoughts of my YeHoShUa. And they do not understand his purpose. For he has gathered them like sheaves to the threshing floor. Arise and thresh, daughter of Zion. Yea, for your horn, my YeHoShUa, will make iron, and your hooves, my YeHoShUa, has made bronze. Yea, miry clay, bronze and iron, hooves and horns of steel, that you may pulverize many peoples, that you may devote to YeHoShUa their unjust gain, and their wealth to YeHoShUa HaMashiach of all the earth. Well, get that grandson to get that cart and help you put all them bags, all those bags of rubies and gems. Yeah. That the temple can be built within and heard round the whole world once again. So you got stones in them bags, boy, or you got mustard seed? Oh, I see what you all about. You like a Mississippi boat ride. Yeah. Got all them bags of seeds stacked up like a pyramid. Yeah, sitting right in the middle of that, yeah, long view scene. Yeah, like a Louisiana boat ride. Now muster yourselves in troops, daughter of troops, do you hear? Yea, the treasured hidden hand, the true believers that have pouring the oil into the sons since their birth. Shh. Yeah. When the V and the W and the mountain and the valley are made into a level plain, the gate, yea, the golden gate is revealed, and the little children open their mouths up wide and let the mama eagle pour the cud, yea, the sweet honey, yea, not no cane sugar, y'all, but that sweet queen bee, yea, that being groovy like a Louisiana Cajun queen. She was meant to always be, yea, that green-eyed lady, ocean lady. Yeah. Y'all need to play that song. Oh, you never heard Green-Eyed Lady? Ocean Lady. Yeah, y'all better go get you some of that. But as for you, Bethlehem, Ephrathah, little to be among the clans of Yehuda. Oh, you little ones, glimmering with hope, two as one. From you, one will go forth for mighty YeHoShUa to be ruler in Jerusalem. His goings forth are from long ago and from the days of eternity. Therefore he will give them up until the time when she who is in labor has borne a child. Then the remainder of his brethren will return to the sons of the spiritual tribes of Israel, and he will arise and shepherd, yea, his flock of righteous lambs, yea, made humble rams upon the earth, in the strength of mighty YeHoShUa, in the majesty of the name of mighty YeHoShUa, our God. And they will remain forever, because at that time he will be great in their hearts and in the minds to the ends of the earth. This one will be our, yea, peace. When the Assyrian invades our land, when he tramples on our citadels, then we will raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 leaders of men. They will shepherd the land of Assyria with the sword in the land of Nimrod, yea, at the entrances of mystery Babylon. And he will deliver from the Assyrian when he attacks our land and when he tramples our territory. Then the remnant of Jacob will be among many peoples, like dew from mighty YeHoShUa, like showers on vegetation, which do not wait for man or delay for the Son of Man. The remaining remnant of Jacob will be among the whole nations, among many peoples, like a lion among the beasts of the forest, like a young lion among flocks of sheep, which, if he passes through, tramples down and tears, and there is none to rescue. Your hand will be lifted up against your adversaries, and all your enemies will be cut off. It will be in that day, declares mighty YeHoShUa, that mighty YeHoShUa will cut off your horses from among you and destroy your chariots. Mighty YeHoShUa's everlasting glory, the Spirit of truth, will also cut off the cities of your land and tear down all your fortifications. Yea, the Spirit of truth will cut off sorceries from your hand, and you will have fortune tellers no more. The Spirit of truth will cut off your carved images and your sacred pillars. Yea, from among you, even your pillars, so that you will no longer bow down to the work of your hands. Let the hatchet be laid at the base of all the totems. That they would root out your Asherim from among us and destroy them all in the cities we are in. And let the testimony of the myrtle, and the journey along the way, the cypress, be seen as the gentle flowing red, Sabine River, as you see and look back and saw it's still flowing. The Spirit of truth will execute vengeance and anger and wrath on the nations which have not obeyed the will of mighty Yehovah. The Spirit of truth, the revelation of the everlasting glory of his Son in a man's heart, that makes a mortal man. Rejoice and walk as an angel. Do you not know we, the remnant, will judge the angels? Hebrew Pi 57, HebrewPI.com. Go there, experience Hebrew Pi 57. And then go and listen for the magic bus ride from The Who. And tweak the lyrics you hear in the Spirit of truth in your heart. And rejoice in the great delight. No fear in your heart tonight. Peace beyond understanding.